Hey guys, we're gonna take you through some landscapes that look like they've been lifted straight out of a painting, with each turn revealing more and more breathtaking views. Join me, we're exploring the top 15 most beautiful roads in the world. Starting with number 15, the Artist's Drive. Nestled along the western edge of Canyon City, Artist's Drive is no ordinary road trip. It is a journey into prehistoric wonder. Starting just 3 miles from town off Highway US 50, this drive embarks on a captivating ascent up Razorback Ridgeline that's doubled as a scenic route since the early 1900s. It was made by local prison labor in 1903. Now, this road isn't your average drive, it's a pathway to the past. As you wind up the ridge, you'll find several pullouts offering views of the YMCA Mountain, Fremont Peak, and the fossil-rich rock faces that pepper the route. But the real magic happens at the top. Imagine standing at a pullout with 360-degree views. From here, the road transforms into a 1-mile roller coaster ride across the ridge, where every twist and turn unveils a new view. As it nears its end, it descends towards the smaller Hogbacks, offering a glimpse into the town below. Along this ancient path, dinosaur enthusiasts have struck gold. In 1999, a sharp-eyed student stumbled upon a dinosaur track etched into the ridgeline. This is a treasure hidden in plain sight. The excavation that followed unearthed more tracks, tree roots, branches, and other fossils emerged from its embrace, finding a new home at the local Dinosaur Depot Museum. Today, signs along the route mark those discoveries, inviting travelers to delve into the region's rich prehistoric tapestry. Number 14, Hell's Backbone Scenic Road. What an awesome name. Winding through the Martian landscapes of southern Utah, Hell's Backbone Scenic Road beckons adventurers with a name that speaks volumes. This route, made in the early 1930s by the daring hands of the Civilian Conservation Corps, offers a journey not for the faint of heart. Starting from the towns of Boulder to Escalante, you've got two choices: the paved, more traveled scenic Byway 12 or the rugged, unforgettable Hell's Backbone. Well, the gravel road winds through terrain dubbed as Desert Slick Rock. It was flanked by the Box Death Hollow Wilderness and the enigmatic Salt Gulch. It was originally christened the Poison Road by its builders. The CCC crews earned this moniker for good reason. The backbone of this route is a precarious ridge with sheer drops that'll make you hold on tight. One misstep and, well, yeah, you get the idea. In just a couple years, the CCC completed this daring feat of engineering, leaving a legacy that still stands today in the form of gravel under your wheels. Well, meanwhile, the paved route, born a bit later, offers a smoother passage between the towns. But if you're up for an adventure, Hell's Backbone is where you'll find it. As you navigate this path, be prepared for more than just breathtaking views. Hell's Backbone has a ridge that might even give the bravest souls a moment of pause. Its spine-tingling heights will test your mettle and reward you with views that defy descriptions. Number 13, the Garden Route. The Garden Route in Afrikaans is a 190-mile stretch of coastal wonder along South Africa's southeastern edge, spanning from Whitsand in the Western Cape to Tsitsikamma Storms River in the Eastern Cape. Its name reflects the diverse vegetation that thrives there, alongside the tapestry of estuaries and lakes. Now, this route is punctuated by charming towns like Kisnya and Plettenberg Bay, Mossel Bay, and Oudtshoorn, with George as its bustling hub. Now, it's located between the Indian Ocean and towering mountain ranges. This garden route has an oceanic climate, mild summers, cool winters, with temperatures rarely extreme. Year-round rainfall nurtures this verdant paradise, particularly in spring, when sea winds laden with moisture from the Indian Ocean meet the inland mountains, bestowing this life-giving precipitation. Mountain passes connect the garden route to the arid Little Kauru, offering a striking contrast of landscapes. Indigenous forests will blend Cape Finbos with the temperate forest, inviting adventurers to hike trails and embrace ecotourism. While birdwatchers too will delight in the garden route's avian diversity, with nearly 300 species inhabiting these diverse habitats. And in recognition of its ecological significance, the garden route was added to UNESCO's World Network of Biosphere Reserves in 2017. Number 12, the Great Ocean Road. This 150-mile stretch of Australian coastline that winds from Torquay to Allansford. This road was crafted by returning soldiers between 1919 and 1932 as a tribute to fallen World War I heroes. As you travel on this iconic route, you'll encounter a tapestry of landscapes and landmarks. To the east of the Otway Ranges lies the Surf Coast, where the road hugs the coastline, offering really nice views of the Bass Strait and Southern Ocean. West of Cape Otway, the shipwrecked coast unveils its dramatic cliffs, limestone formations, and beaches, rich with tales of maritime history. Make some time to explore the region's treasures: the Loch Ard Gorge, the Grotto, the London Bridge, and the iconic 12 Apostles rising from the sea. Venture into the lush beech forest where the towering Californian redwoods create an otherworldly atmosphere. Hopeton Falls, nestled in the Otways, beckons with cascading waters amid emerald greenery, and nearby Childers Cove offers a quieter alternative to the bustling 12 Apostles, where limestone cliffs meet the ocean. Keep your eyes peeled too for native wildlife. Spot koalas in Kennet River's blue gums or kangaroos along the rugged cliffs. Alongside these natural wonders, indulge in local cuisine at charming eateries and embrace the liberating sense of freedom that comes with the open road. Number 11. The Burr Trail Switchbacks. So the Burr Trail Switchbacks is a remarkable pathway through the Grand Staircase, a geological marvel that challenged early travelers crossing the plains in stagecoaches. It's situated at a tectonic boundary known as a monocline. This stretch features a dramatic rise of the western plate over the eastern, forming a nearly impenetrable wall-like barrier that extends almost 100 miles. Located within Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, Capitol Reef National Park, and the vast Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, the largest such monument in the U.S., spanning an area slightly larger than Delaware. The Burr Trail showcases the beauty and geological complexity of this region. John Burr, born during a transatlantic voyage in 1846, played a significant role in the area's history. After settling with his family in Salt Lake City, he later moved south to establish Burrville, Utah in 1876. The trail that bears his name was initially blazed across this rugged terrain, including landmarks like Water Pocket Fold, Burr Canyon, and Muley Twist Canyon. Today, a portion of the Burr Trail remains unpaved as it winds its way through Capitol Reef National Park, offering an isolated route within that remote area. Unlike the more heavily visited Zion and Bryce National Parks, the section of Burr Trail along the Utah Scenic Highway 12 is relatively tranquil, providing a midpoint between the bustling destinations of Zion, Bryce, Arches, and Canyonlands National Parks. Number 10. Sagano Scenic Railway. Kyoto holds a distinct charm, often synonymous with the beauty of the Arashiyama bamboo forest. However, amid the allure of this natural wonder, the Sagano Scenic Train, also known as the Sagano Romantic Train, often remains a hidden gem, overshadowed by the bamboo forest's popularity. Following its route, the train reveals an intimate dance with the curves of the Hozugawa River, a stark contrast to the straightforward JR Sanin line that cuts through the mountains. Passengers aboard the open-air Sagano train emerge from the mountain tunnels to breathtaking views of the river below, its waters sometimes shimmering in brilliant turquoise hues under the sun. The landscape transforms with the seasons, offering a visual feast from the delicate pinks of cherry blossoms to the fiery palette of autumn foliage, a front-row seat to Japan's vibrant colors. While some passengers disembark at mountain stations for hike, most complete the journey, seemingly nestled in the middle of nowhere. Here, passengers, particularly older women or obasans, relish the opportunity to capture photos with the train's nostalgic exterior before retracing their route. For those seeking a deeper immersion, a stroll from the JR Umahori station unveils the quiet rhythms of suburban Kyoto, expansive rice fields stretching into the horizon and peaceful roads winding through the neighborhoods. Returning to central Kyoto, where a short walk leads to an unforgettable onsen experience, it's a perfect conclusion to a day trip exploring the region. Number 9. The Transfagarasan Highway. The Transfagarasan, also known as DN7C, is a renowned mountain road traversing the Carpathian Mountains of Romania. Spanning 94 miles, it winds its way for 56 miles until reaching a crossroad between DN1 and Sibiu, nestled between the country's highest peaks. This road, constructed in the early 1970s for military purposes, was intended to provide a strategic link between Transylvania and Wallachia. Now, despite its grand vision, it faced criticism as Ceausescu's folly due to its seasonal accessibility and the existence of alternative, more practical routes. Nevertheless, it remains an engineering marvel, boasting the longest mountain tunnel in Romania, measuring over 2,900 feet in length and 14 feet in height, carved into rock with 20 tons of dynamite. The construction of it involved the deployment of millions of tons of rocks and 6,500 tons of dynamite in total. The road features 830 bridges, 27 viaducts, and 5 tunnels. For drivers eager to experience this iconic route, both directions offer amazing views and challenges. The road ascends to an altitude of over 6,600 feet, making it the second highest mountain pass in Romania. Its serpentine layout, characterized by steep hairpin turns and long S-curves, attracts hikers, cyclists, and motorcycle enthusiasts everywhere. However, due to heavy snowfall, the road typically closes from late October to late June, with closure possible even during the summer months depending on weather. The northern section of the road hosts annual cycling competitions renowned for the challenging terrain akin to the Tour de France climbs. The Transfagarasan not only stands out as a strategic thoroughfare, but it also helps set the stage for Romania's natural beauty and engineering prowess, beckoning adventurers to experience its twists and turns. Number 8. Sani Pass. The Sani Pass, originally constructed in the 1950s as a trade route in Lesotho, South Africa, has since become a perilous yet alluring path primarily used by tourists and laborers commuting between two countries. This daunting route, characterized by steep gradients in certain sections and poor traction, requires rugged 4x4 vehicles and can take up to 4 hours to navigate. Traveling through the Sani Pass is a challenge even under optimal circumstances, but in winter, especially after a snowfall, it becomes considerably more hazardous. Each precarious turn along the route has acquired its own vivid moniker, including the Big Wind Corner, Hemorrhoid Hill, and Suicide Bend, each with a humorous backstory shared by local guides. Despite the inherent danger, though, the pass is enveloped by the stunning Drakensberg, a part of the Great Escarpment, adorned with expansive fields of wildflowers and teeming with native wildlife. The Sani Pass starts at an elevation of just over 5,000 feet in Underberg, South Africa, ascending to an impressive 9,400 feet in Lesotho. Its construction, dating back to around 1950, reflects a remarkable engineering feat characterized by winding twists, loose gravel, abrupt drops, and harrowing turns. Efforts to improve the Sani Pass have been ongoing, with a multi-phase upgrade project aimed at enhancing safety, and Phase 1 completed in September 2012 extended 10 miles from the Sani Pass turnoff to the old Good Hope trading post. Phase 2, extending from mile 9 to mile 20 at the summit, was approved by the South African Department of Environmental Affairs and Tourism, focused on re-graveling and upgrading drainage systems. Now, despite those initiatives, as of May 2021, the third phase of the project hadn't started, and the completion of Phase 2 remained partially pending. Moving on to number 7, Route 66. U.S. Route number 66, often hailed as the Main Street of America or the Mother Road, holds a unique place in American history. This iconic highway was officially established on November 11, 1926, stretching 2,400 miles from Chicago, Illinois, through Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. It served as a vital route for westward migration, particularly during the Dust Bowl of the 1930s. Route 66 isn't merely a road. It kind of embodies a cultural legacy that's captivated tourists. Over the years, it's become synonymous with vintage charm and Americana. Travelers along Route 66 encounter a wealth of historic hotels, motels, diners, bars, and gift shops that evoke nostalgia for a bygone era. Notable establishments include the Campbell Hotel in Oklahoma, the Blue Swallow Motel in New Mexico, and the Wigwam Motel in California, among many others. What sets Route 66 apart is its immortalization in popular culture. Bobby Troupe's classic song Route 66 and the 1960s television series of the same name helped cement its status as an enduring symbol of American freedom and adventure. John Steinbeck further romanticized the highway in his novel The Grapes of Wrath, referring to it as the Mother Road. Traveling Route 66 offers more than just historic landmarks, though. It provides a scenic journey through diverse landscapes and environments, and along the way travelers encounter natural wonders, such as the Sunset Crater National Monument and the Red Rock Scenic Byway. Historic sites like the Bush Creek Bridge and Route 66 Canyon Diablo Bridge add also to the road's allure. Although Route 66 no longer serves as a primary artery of cross-country travel, it does continue to captivate adventurers seeking a taste of America's past. Preserving and experiencing this iconic highway allows travelers to step back in time and appreciate the spirit of exploration that defined an era. Number 6. Iceland's Ring Road. Iceland's Ring Road is renowned as one of the most breathtaking and exhilarating road trips globally. This 828-mile coastal highway encircles the entire country, offering a diverse array of sights, experiences, and adventures that ignite a passion for exploration. While completing the journey within a week is feasible, a 10 to 14-day itinerary allows for a comprehensive exploration. The adventure starts as travelers touch down amid Iceland's treeless, moss-covered volcanic landscape. After grabbing their backpacks, they head straight to the rental car station. While a two-wheel drive vehicle suffices for the journey, opting for a four-wheel drive one provides access to more rugged paths and rocky dirt roads. Along the route, numerous hotels and hostels are available, but many adventurers are equipped with their own tent, with the option to rent a vehicle featuring a rooftop tent. Embarking in either direction around the country is an option, yet taking the counterclockwise route seems to be the most popular choice. Going south, there are landmarks such as a 197-foot waterfall and secluded hot springs you can experience amid mountainous surroundings. Then there's Vik and its black sand beaches formed by volcanic ash and lava flows. Traveling east, it's known for its old wooden buildings and hiking routes. This area offers unique campsites with harbor views and wooden lodging barrels, while lighthouses mark the southern coast. Make for the north and drivers will find the Dettifoss, Europe's most powerful waterfall, as well as the Namiafjord geothermal field with its steaming fumaroles and bubbling mud pits. Finally, we head west to Sulur, a double-peaked mountain, a striking basalt stack rising from the bay. Then of course there's Reykjavik, Iceland's capital and largest city. It serves as an excellent starting point and ending point for the journey. The weather across Iceland remains unpredictable, with travelers advised to prepare for experiencing all 4 seasons in a single day. In case of impending storms, you'll probably have to adjust your itinerary. Number 5. Skyline Drive. Skyline Drive, a 105-mile national parkway within Virginia's Shenandoah National Park, winds along the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, offering breathtaking vistas and a rich history. The drive begins near Front Royal at the intersection with U.S. Route 340 and ends at an interchange with U.S. Route 250 near Interstate 64 at Rockfish Gap, where it transitions into the Blue Ridge Parkway. The idea for Skyline Drive emerged in the early 1920s, when the Southern Appalachian National Park Committee sought to establish a park accessible from major East Coast cities. They settled on the location for Shenandoah National Park, envisioning a scenic drive that would showcase the Shenandoah Valley to the west and the Piedmont to the east. President Herbert Hoover, who had a summer home nearby, championed the construction of the road along the Blue Ridge Mountains, and construction of the Skyline Drive commenced in 1931. The Civilian Conservation Corps, established in 1933, played a pivotal role in the road's development, grading slopes, building guardrails and stone walls, constructing overlooks, and planting trees and shrubs. By 1934, the section from Front Royal to Swift Run Gap was completed, followed by the segment to Thornton Gap in 1936. Skyline Drive's completion marked a significant achievement, offering unparalleled access to the beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The drive features 75 overlooks, each providing panoramic views of the surrounding landscapes. Mileposts numbered from 0 to 105 guide travelers through this scenic journey. The speed limit of 35 miles an hour is strictly enforced due to wildlife crossings and winding paths. But it's not only a scenic byway but also a recreational corridor, allowing for biking, horseback riding, and access to numerous trails, including sections of the Appalachian Trail. Seasonal closures happen during winter to protect against illegal hunting and ensure safety following snow or ice storms. Skyline Drive has received national recognition, designated as a National Scenic Byway and listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Number 4. Route 40, Argentina. National Route 40, also known as RN40 or Ruta 40, is a legendary road traversing the breathtaking landscapes of western Argentina, covering an expansive length of over 3,200 miles. This iconic route runs parallel to the majestic Andes Mountains, offering travelers a remarkable journey through some of South America's most diverse terrain. One of the defining features of RN40 is its scale, making it the longest route in South America and ranking among the world's most extensive highways, alongside renowned roads like the U.S. Route 66, Canada's Trans-Canada Highway, and Australia's Stuart Highway. The route's southern segment, largely paved today, has gained popularity as an adventurous tourism route, attracting thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts from around the globe. Embarking on a journey along RN40 promises a remarkable exploration of Argentina's diverse provinces and landscapes. Starting from its traditional southern endpoint where the road meets the Atlantic Ocean, travelers can traverse an incredible array of natural wonders, including 20 national parks, 18 major rivers, and 27 mountain passes in the Andes. The provinces through which RN40 passes are home to diverse ecosystems and cultural landmarks. Travelers have the opportunity to witness the changing landscapes, from the windswept Patagonian steppes in the south to the lush vineyards of Mendoza and the arid deserts of the northern provinces. The journey along RN40 isn't merely about the destinations, it's also about the experiences encountered along the way. Starting from the northern end, travelers can explore the vibrant indigenous cultures before heading south through Salta's colorful landscapes and iconic rock formations. Along the route, travelers encounter charming frontier towns and unique cultural experiences, such as the Welsh settlement of Trevelyan in Chubut Province or the trekking capital of El Chaten in Santa Cruz. Each stopping along RN40 tells a story of adaptation, reflecting the region's diverse history. Traveling RN40 requires careful planning due to its length and remote nature, but the rewards are immeasurable. Whether it's marveling at the Perito Moreno Glacier, hiking in the shadows of the Andes, or sampling world-class wines in Mendoza, this iconic highway offers an unforgettable experience through the heart of Argentina's untamed wilderness. Number 3. The Avenue of the Giants. In the legacy of Joseph B. Strauss, whose name is forever intertwined with the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, there exists a profound homage to a different kind of immortality, the enduring majesty of the Northern California redwoods. To Strauss, these towering sentinels of the forest represented a timeless resilience that humbled the very notion of human achievement. As drivers traversed northwards on Highway 101, crossing Strauss's architectural masterpiece, they encounter a subtle transition that feels almost poetic. The sleek asphalt beneath their wheels gives way to a signpost announcing the Avenue of the Giants. It's a name that conjures images of mythic tales. Yet nearby, a brochure tucked into a rustic wooden cabinet reveals the truth behind the name, a 31-mile stretch winding through Humboldt Redwood State Park. Driving along this path becomes an exercise in reverence and introspection. Surrounded by these colossal wooden giants, it's as if every passing car is but a fleeting note in a timeless symphony. The highway isn't merely a road, it's a journey through a living museum of nature. Here, the landmarks like the drive-through tree and the venerable immortal tree act as living statues dedicated to the spirit of this ancient grove. The Avenue of the Giants, once a segment of U.S. Route 101 and now State Route 254, winds alongside the picturesque Eel River, weaving through towns like Phillipsville, Miranda, and Redcrest. This ribbon of road isn't just a conduit for travelers, but it's a portal into a primeval realm, where the whispers of wind through the towering foliage speaks of eons past. One of the avenue's standout features is the immortal tree, a living relic of the forest's resilience. This ancient giant, though not the oldest, has weathered centuries of floods, logging attempts, and even lightning strikes that cleaved its crown, yet it stands, stoic and defiant, a symbol of nature's endurance. Near Wiat, visitors can explore this enchanted domain through an easy half-mile self-guided trail, where informational booklets unravel the secrets of the forest. The Founder's Tree, the fallen Dyersville Giant, and much more. And then there's the enchanting treehouse, not the whimsical creation of childhood fantasies, but a real home nestled partially within a living redwood. This unique dwelling visible from the road invites curious minds to ponder their harmonious relationship between humanity and nature. Number 2. Big Sur Coast Highway. The Big Sur Coast Highway, a stretch of California State Route 1 winding through the ruggedly picturesque Big Sur region, stands as a marvel of scenic beauty and engineering. It's revered as one of the most captivating driving routes globally. This highway embodies a rare convergence of land and sea. Described by Australian artist Francis McComas as the greatest meeting of land and water in the world, the Big Sur Coast Highway has earned prestigious accolades, including recognition by the Condé Nast Traveler as one of the world's top 10 iconic streets, alongside renowned thoroughfares like Broadway in New York City and the Champs-Élysées in Paris. This accolade underscores the road's status as more than mere infrastructure. It's kind of like a destination unto itself. The allure of Highway 1 through Big Sur not just lies in its physical beauty, but in its immersive experience. Travelers start on a journey that's been hailed as one of the finest drives on the planet, captivating the senses with sweeping ocean vistas and towering cliffs that plunge dramatically. For motorcycle enthusiasts, it ranks among the top 10 rides in the US, promising an exhilarating adventure through nature. The The popularity of this route is undeniable, drawing millions of visitors annually who come to travel its winding path. However, the road's narrow two-lane configuration and its perch alongside the mountainous coastline contributes to a few challenges, especially during peak tourist season. The journey, though sometimes arduous, is rewarded with unparalleled views that stretch from near sea level to dizzying cliff edge overlooks. The completion of the Big Sur Coast Highway in the early 20th century was a monumental feat of engineering, and it transformed one of California's most remote coastal regions into an accessible wonderland. Before its existence, the area south of Carmel and north of San Simeon was virtually impassable, accessible only by treacherous horseback trails. The construction of Route 56, later known as the Carmel-San Simeon Highway, represented a significant milestone in California's burgeoning road network, spurred on by the state's rapid growth during the 1920s. Today, the legacy of this highway extends beyond its practical function, embodying a commitment to preserving the natural splendor of Big Sur. The designation of the highway as California's first scenic byway in 1965, and subsequently as an all-American road, underscores its status as a national treasure, and it's a destination in its own right. Number 1. Provence Lavender Routes. In the heart of Provence, the captivating Luberon Valley casts a spell on all who enters its borders. This enchanting valley is dominated by the majestic Luberon Massif, a series of limestone hills that form a stunning backdrop to the region's medieval villages and landscapes. During the summer months, the valley transforms into a canvas of vibrant colors, with fragrant lavender fields painting the hillside shades of purple. The allure of lavender in Provence is deeply rooted in history, originating from the Latin word lavare, meaning washing. The Romans recognized lavender's medicinal and aromatic properties and introduced the plant into this sun-drenched region, leveraging Provence's ideal climate and soil for cultivation. In the Middle Ages, lavender cultivation expanded, championed by monastic communities who valued the plant for its therapeutic benefits. Over time, lavender production grew beyond the confines of monasteries, becoming a cornerstone of Provence's agricultural landscape. By the 19th century, lavender emerged as a vital export, with demand soaring for lavender-derived products such as essential oils, perfumes, and soap. Today, Provence's lavender fields have become an iconic emblem of the region, beckoning tourists from around the world. Travelers can embark on the Route de Manosque, a scenic road lined with lavender fields ripe for exploration. Lavender's Angelvin, a working lavender farm along this route, offers guided tours and a charming farmhouse filled with lavender-infused treasures. Continuing the journey, a short drive from this place leads to the captivating village of Roussillon, where pastel houses perch against ochre cliffs, a scene straight from an artist's palette. For a quintessential provincial experience, venture to Notre Dame de Senonc, a 12th century abbey enveloped by rows of vibrant lavender fields. Arriving early here is key to savoring this postcard-perfect site before the crowds. For those seeking a quieter escape, the Drôme department in northern Provence offers a series of alternatives to the bustling southern fields. Here, the villages like Vallouret beckon with vineyards and swaths of lavender, providing ample opportunities for tranquil walks or bike rides amidst these fragrant blooms. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Thank you to our channel members.